big snake!
On this episode, Dr. Brady Barr is in Venezuela, and he has his hands full.
That is a big snake!
With the world's largest snake. And its nasty neighbors.
And he's strong.
He's hopping on board a research project studying the green anaconda.
Oh, there's the mouth open, look at that.
With a little luck, Brady will get a mouthful of this giant snake.
Oh, look at that!
And help to uncover this serpent's twisted take on reptilian romance.
I've worked with big snakes before.
Go, go, go,
like
go.
This huge python.
That is one huge snake.
For some people, these monstrous serpents are the stuff of nightmares. But for scientists like me, getting my hands on a huge snake is a dream come true.
That is a big snake.
Do not let go of the head.
I'm not.
That's why I've traveled to South America, to the savanna plains of the Venezuelan llanos. This is home to the biggest snake of all, the green anaconda, a truly giant reptile, reaching lengths of over 25 feet. That's 8 meters. And because they're constrictors and not venomous, they generally kill by wrapping themselves around their victims and squeezing the life out of their prey.
So if I do see a snake, what do we do? Do I immediately need to jump on it?
No, well, I try to see how big is it.
I'm joining biologist Maria Munoz, who is studying the green anaconda.
Anaconda project started in 1992. In that time, we need to know everything about anaconda because nobody knows nothing about this species living in South America.
The goal of Maria's anaconda research is to better understand all aspects of anaconda biology, where it lives, what it eats, and how it mates.
Am I looking for something hard?
Brady's arrived at a particularly important time of year for her study. It's mating season, when these massive snakes join in a rarely seen spectacle known as a breeding ball.
The female anacondas emit a pheromone, an attractant to male snakes, and then they intertwine in this large writhing ball.
It's a phenomenon that's been well documented in other species, like the garter snake. But few scientists have ever witnessed the anaconda-sized version of this behavior.
The green anaconda's range covers all of tropical South America, including the Amazon and Orinoco river basins. Just north of the Orinoco are the Venezuelan grasslands known as the Llanos, one of the world's best places to study this giant snake.
Just like crocodiles, green anacondas are a top-of-the-food chain predator that is crucial to the overall health of an ecosystem. That's one reason it's so important for researchers to gather as much data as possible on these serpents, because how well they're faring is often a key indicator of the overall health of their environment.
Snake?
I don't know. Probably it's a caiman.
Less than 5 minutes into their survey, Brady and Maria come across something big.
Yes, it's a caiman. I feel its back. Maria was telling me there was a caiman buried in the mud, and I almost found it hard to believe. And then, we started moving the vegetation and the mud, and I started to see a form that looked somewhat like a crocodilian. Look, that's its back. Look, that's the back of the caiman. That is amazing that it's covered up like that. It's like it's buried itself. Maria's removing some of the mud and pouring some water on the head, and I've got a firm grip on its neck. There's the eye, look at that. And, once again, I'm reminded that accidents do happen. Whoa, you all right? You all right?
When the caiman bit Maria, she showed incredible poise.
Is it bad?
Mierda. Ramon!
Has it got your finger?
She knew that if she tried to pull her hand out, the croc would literally rip it to shreds.
Pull it out. You okay? Here, in my pack. In my pack are some wipes, some antibacterial wipes.
Ayúdale, Ramón. Rápido, ayúdame.
I'm on it. I got it. No. I've got him by the mouth. I was very, very concerned. It made me just physically ill. I've seen many bites, and I know how serious they can be. See, yeah, you need to clean that out very good. I mean, the mouths are very dirty in the caiman. Okay, vamos.
No, está bien.
That's good. It's not much blood. Oh.
Luckily for us, one of our teammates, Pedro, was also a certified medic, and he immediately began treating Maria. She had received 5 deep puncture wounds from the caiman's sharp teeth.
If you pull it out, it's worse. I mean, I think it's over. I mean, there's no way she's going to come back and be willing to go back out into the Llanos and capture anacondas.
Okay, I can continue working if I can hold the stick. I can show you how to do it. I need some carry my hand.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
I feel well.
You do?
Yeah.
And to my surprise, she gets back. Not only is she stitched up and she's in good spirits. Let's go. We're going to go out and catch anacondas. But now, I'm not going to be able to physically help you. I will teach you how to capture these giant snakes, and Ramon and Cristobal, my assistants, can help you.
Try to use your leg.
I mean, now, all of a sudden, my role has changed. I know this breeding season is an important research opportunity for Maria, and she needs to gather data.
30 anacondas in one pond?
Yes, in 1 hour we finish the job.
Now I really have to get my hands dirty if we're going to capture any anacondas for this study.
Hey, I saw something right there. Something right there moving, right in front of you, right in front of you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I hold it there.
Look, right over here, right over here, right over here. Ah! Something hit me in the leg. Right here, right here, right here. Oh, it's a big one, it's a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know, I wasn't about to just go in and tackle this big snake. Where's the head?
Okay, slowly.
And Maria instructed me, no. You see the snake, you don't just grab it. We're first going to determine how big that snake is, and then locate the head. There's the head. The head's way down here. Man, it's a monster. If I see the head, I'm going to get it. There's the head. Okay, now what? How big is it? I mean, 4 meters. 4 meters, that's a 13-foot snake. That's huge. Snakes smell with their, oh, there's the mouth open. Look at that. I would not want to feel those teeth. They have over 100 sharply recurved teeth. Now, these snakes aren't venomous, they're constrictors. So they just use their recurved teeth as an anchoring point. They'll strike out and grab their prey. Let's say it's a capybara. Bam! The snake will grab it with these recurved teeth. They sink those down into the prey and use that as an anchor point. And then throw the coils of their body around the prey and then put on the big squeeze. Someone did a study on the strike of the anaconda and found that it's about 20 feet per second. Bam! I mean, that is a fast strike.
This anaconda is alone and not involved in a breeding ball. But it's still a good opportunity for Brady to learn more about the anaconda's reproductive behavior.
Those are vestigial legs on the anaconda. They're called anal spurs. Now, Maria, I've heard that they use those in courtship, that males have bigger spurs than females.
One time I saw when the male was moving around the tail of the female.
Moving the spurs?
Yes, moving the
like
spurs.
Stimulating the female?
Yes, I saw
Well, I bet
that.
not many people have seen that.
No.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay. You're confident we'll find a bigger one?
I like the biggest.
Okay. There she goes. Oh, look at that. She's going underwater. When it takes a snake that long to get back in the water, you know you're dealing with a big snake. That is just a giant.
On a different research expedition to Venezuela, Brady finds a huge spectacled caiman. This is the same species that bit Maria, but this individual is much larger.
Sir, we got him.
The spectacled caiman is one of the most abundant crocodilians on Earth. Its poor-grade leather has saved it from the overhunting that has decimated other crocodile species.
Yeah, let's pull up on shore, right here, right here.
Here we go.
What Brady wants to know is if this caiman is a record breaker, perhaps over 2.5 meters or 7 feet long.
That's a big caiman. Don't slip and fall down the hill, because there's going to be a open mouth waiting for you. Chad, don't let him get you. All right, you got him? Okay. Hang on, Tim, and I'll jump on him. Okay, just hang on there for a second. You can see why they call it the spectacled caiman, with this ridge between the eyes and the heavily ossified eyelids make it seem like it's wearing glasses. Okay, you on the tip? That's 206 centimeters. 206. Wow. We don't have the record spectacled caiman, but this is a big individual. I'm gonna undo the jaws and then we need to get at a safe distance. These caiman can be a real handful. You guys ready? You ready? Woo! That's what you call the quick way of going back to the water. Just sliding right on in.
Dr. Brady Barr has joined scientist Maria Munoz in Venezuela. They're scouring these hyacinth choke swamps, searching for green anacondas, and hopefully the serpent's spectacular mating ritual, a breeding ball.
So they said it's a ball. No, it's just a big snake. Oh, look at that. It's a big snake just coiled up. I mean, this is how a lot of these snakes probably survive the dry season. They just coil up, they slow their metabolism down, and just estivate.
Estivation is a behavior well known to herpetologists. It's a kind of self-imposed exile where reptiles slow down their metabolism and wait for more favorable conditions.
Crocodilians can go over a year without eating, and it's been documented that anacondas have gone 3 years without feeding. It's an amazing strategy. They may remain in these positions for another month, another 30, maybe 60 days until the rains return. Then they'll come back up and start
to move.
their usual lifestyle again. Incredible.
In their search for a breeding ball, the team walks to a new section of Maria's research area.
You found anacondas in little isolated ponds, such as this?
Yes. What is the name of can they stay here? Because they need water.
But even if there's no breeding ball buried in the hyacinth, there's other surprises in store.
Whoa! That is amazing! They just erupt out of there! What is it?
Snake. ¿Qué pasa?
Snake! 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 ¿Dónde?
¿Dónde está?
Oh, I see it! I see it! I see it! Right there! Right there! See it? It's a big one!
I couldn't believe it. Right in front of me was this huge snake. And as luck would have it, I had just attached the Brady cam to my hat to film our next anaconda.
See it? It's a big one!
But I never dreamed it would be the biggest snake I'd ever seen.
Tail right there. What do we do? Oh, it's moving.
Hold the snake. Fast, go fast, fast.
There's the head. There's the head. I'm gonna get the head.
Careful.
This snake is so huge, Maria thinks it might be the longest anaconda she has ever captured.
Big.
It is big. That's huge. That is a big snake. That's great. I feel my hands try to encircle the massive neck, and they don't even fit around its body. It's a big snake, and he's strong. You guys got to help me. He's so strong. All I knew is I didn't want those jaws attached to me or anybody else in the crew. It's really strong. He's pulling out of my hands. That's a big snake. Not only am I impressed by the sheer size of the head, but I'm also astonished at the beauty. It's got this bright orange coloration on the sides of its face and a dark black eye stripe. It's beautiful. Let's go right over here, this grassy area. Man, that thing is huge!
I think it's huge.
That is a giant green anaconda from the Llanos of Venezuela. Woo, Ramon, that's gigante! And the more they pull this animal onto dry land, man, that is a monster. The more I'm astonished. How big do you think?
I think close to 6 meters.
Oh man.
I don't know.
6 meters. That's an 18-foot long snake. That is a giant snake. Let's just try to get it out as straight as possible.
Maria knows this snake is a female because female anacondas grow much larger than males to accommodate a breeding ball and to give birth to multiple young.
Monster snake. Okay.
The question Maria wants to answer is if this female anaconda is the longest snake ever captured here in the Llanos.
Okay. To process these snakes, Maria's team puts a sock over their head. I mean, it's ingenious. I'd never thought of something like that. And, you know, I've worked with scientists on other large species of boa constrictors and giant pythons, and I've never seen this technique utilized, and it works so well. Once you get the sock on the animal's head, it really has a calming effect. Okay. So I start on the nose.
No move.
So we get the string, we put it on the nose, and we measure, and the snake keeps going and going and going and going. I'm not sure we even have enough string to measure this snake. There's 1 meter.
Aquí 2 meters.
2 meters. 3 meters.
You do the job very well.
4 meters. This one is a true giant. 5 right there. We may have the record on this anaconda.
You need to do the work very well.
Okay, right there. This is 5 meters and 49. 549.
This is our longest snake.
The longest snake you've ever captured here.
Yeah.
And how many anacondas have you captured?
Well, in this project, around 800.
800? So we got the biggest one out of 800 snakes? Man, is that a lucky day. 549, that's good, see? I'm so glad I was here for the biggest snake in your project. That's great. Well, I'll tell you, the snake looks like it's getting tired. Maybe we ought to get it back in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ramón, es la más larga.
For us to find and document a snake this large isn't just another piece of scientific data. It's really a success story for the Llanos and for Maria's research.
When you find a big animal, I like it because that means it's a very strong animal or successful animal. And this anaconda was a female. And I hope this dry season, this breeding season, it has a lot of babies.
On this trip so far, I've watched my friend Maria get bitten by a spectacled caiman.
Whoa, 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 you all right? You all right?
I've captured my first wild anaconda.
It's big.
It is big, that's huge!
And I've helped to capture the longest anaconda ever documented here in the Llanos.
That is a big snake! I know, that's what I'm most concerned
We still
about.
haven't
I don't
found a
wanna be
breeding
bitten by
ball,
one of these things.
but I don't know if I should
we
ask
try to
for
locate
anything
where the
more.
head is.
And then the unbelievable happened. Maria started pulling away the hyacinth, and what I thought was just a snake buried in the mud was something much larger.
Oh, look at that! It's a breeding ball. Something very, very few people have seen in the field. It's breeding season, and they're all trying to mate with a big female snake. I walked right by it.
Oh, well.
I didn't see it. It just said, wait, here's...
This is such an amazing find. Despite the size of these snakes, anaconda breeding balls are incredibly hard to find in these shallow, muddy waters. And even when you do find one, these breeding balls can last for weeks, making it hard for scientists to observe exactly what's going on inside this coil of courtship.
What scientists do know is that when it comes to anaconda romance, size does matter. Bigger females accommodate more males in the breeding ball and give birth to more young. But for male anacondas, being smaller and more agile may be the key to locating and successfully mating with females. What's unknown is if the female chooses the most determined partner or if she mates with multiple snakes.
I would like to know how many males are around the female, you know?
Okay. Okay, there's one.
One.
Is that a head? Okay, there's two. Look at all the snakes. This is just like Snake Central. See the spur tickling?
As we were pulling apart the snakes, something caught my eye in the middle of the pile.
Come here and look at this.
Right in front of me was something few people have ever witnessed, let alone filmed.
It was like dancing a little bit. There it goes.
One of the male anacondas was rubbing the female with his anal spur, his vestigial leg, stimulating her in hopes it would lead to mating.
See that? That's incredible. It's like the male stimulating the female. You think this is the female?
Yeah. Yes. You see the difference?
Oh, the female's a lot bigger. That's a big snake. Oh, here's the head. Okay, stop. I get the head. Got it. So this is female. This is a breeding size female.
Because because the size looks like female, and the other thing is you see the male around.
Wrapped around her. So how many? It was one female and how many males? ¿Cuántos hombres?
Cinco.
Five males and one female. Is that a good ball?
Yes.
This is incredible. We have just seen something that very few people get the opportunity of seeing. The world's largest snake involved in a mating ball. But to see it in the field, if you're a herpetologist, that is your dream. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to weigh these individual snakes, get a total mass of the snake ball. That's heavy.
44.
44 kilos. Uno?
After Maria collects her data, it's time to release these animals.
The beauty of this situation is that once you collect incredibly valuable scientific data and then you release these animals unharmed, that they reform their mating ball. It's something that I'll never forget. I feel so fortunate to actually have seen a giant anaconda in its own environment. It's the experience of a lifetime for somebody like me. I don't want to ever forget this experience because it's highly likely that I'll never have it again.